So guys, I just wanted to talk a little bit about substitutions. As we're going through the store, if the item that they want is not available on the shelf, I'm going to ask a team member to see if there are any more available. If that's not available, I'm going to find the most logical substitution choice. I have to make a decision based upon the members' substitution requirements and their communication preferences on substitutions. Most members select Contact Me, which means they want to be involved in every decision that's made regarding substitutions. But we do have members that will select Do Not Substitute, which means if that item is not available exactly how they've requested it, we're just going to mark that item as not found on the list and keep on moving. They may select Use Best Judgment, and on Use Best Judgment, they're trusting you, the shopper, to find that ideal substitute and go ahead and make that substitute on their behalf. Reach out to your member first and foremost. This list is for them. We want to make sure that they have what they need and they're going to know the answer to every question on every item on their list if needed. The lovely wall of canned cat food. It's one of the areas in the store that will frequently have lots and lots of choices. I needed tuna and vegetable mix. It's not available. The salmon mix wasn't either as an option. If this was a Use Best Judgment order versus a Contact Me, I would go ahead and make the substitution, but I'd also let the member know via text that I'm making this substitution on their behalf and I'm going to keep on shopping.
So my member has requested chocolate Cheerios. Unfortunately, they are completely out. I've already checked with a store employee and it looks like they don't have any more in the back. So I'm gonna text my member, see if perhaps they want a different flavor of Cheerios or if they just like to leave it off their list. And while I wait for their response, I'm gonna keep shopping.
One of the most common areas that we deal with variances in products are in the meat department. There are two ways to handle differences in meat. Either the item that you're looking for is not available, in that case it's going to be a substitution that we handle just like all other substitutions, or the item might be a little larger or a little smaller in quantity. For example, I need 1.5 pounds of ground chuck, and as I'm looking through these packages, the closest I see is about 1.1 pounds. It's not exactly the same. Say it was 1.3 or 1.4 pounds. That's close enough, but ideally I always want to shoot for just a little more versus a little less. So in the meat department, it's okay for things to be a little off from what was actually requested by about 10% or so. If it's not available, then I'm going to reach out to that member and talk to them about substitution options, just like we do with all of the other items.